You don't have to have it all together to still make progress in your life. Hey, friend, welcome to Keep Driving. This is just a space for real people navigating real life, trying to hold it all together, figure things out, heal, rebuild, lead, parent, work, grieve, and grow, and not quit in the middle of it all. So if that's where you are today, you're in the right place. Can I say something that I think more people need to talk about and hear? You do not have to have it all together to still make progress in your life. I think somewhere along the way, a lot of us started believing that healing had to look polished, that growth had to look organized, that leadership had to look unshaken, that strength meant never falling apart. And honestly, that mindset is exhausting because real life does not happen in neat little categories. Sometimes you're healing and grieving at the same time. Sometimes you're grateful and overwhelmed at the same time. Sometimes you're building something while simultaneously questioning yourself. Sometimes you're showing up for everybody else while trying to quietly save yourself too. Now that's real life. And I think social media has made people feel like if their life isn't perfectly color coded, fully healed, financially stable, emotionally balanced, spiritually mature, productive, disciplined, and thriving all at once, then somehow they're failing. Meanwhile, most people are out here doing the best they can with the capacity they currently have, and that counts too. I think some of the strongest people are the ones who keep going while things are still kind of unfinished, right? The people still healing from things they don't fully talk about. The people trying to parent while learning how to care for themselves too. The people carrying pressure nobody sees. The people rebuilding confidence after disappointment. The people trying to hear God clearly while life feels so noisy. The people trying to trust again. The people trying to hope again, trying to start again. And all of that takes courage. And I think sometimes we dishonor our own growth because we keep comparing our behind the scenes to somebody else's highlight reel. You don't see the full story behind someone's success. You don't see their breakdowns. You don't see the pressure. You don't see the loneliness. You don't see what it cost them. So stop measuring your worth by their appearances. Some of y'all are doing better than you think you are. You survived things that should have broken you, should have clean taken you out. You adapted, you pivoted, you kept going. And yes, maybe you still cry sometimes. Maybe you still overthink, and maybe you still have hard days, but that does not erase your progress. Healing is not always linear. Growth is not always loud, and strength does not always look confident. Sometimes strength looks like trying again after disappointment. Sometimes it looks like applying again to that job, that role, that position, or that organization. Sometimes it looks like trusting again, praying again, getting out of bed again. And maybe today, your only assignment is to stop putting unrealistic pressure on yourself to appear okay all the time. You are allowed to be a work in progress. You are allowed to still be figuring it out. You are allowed to need rest, need clarity, need healing, need time. That does not make you weak. It makes you human. So before you walk into wherever you're headed today, stop telling yourself that you're behind because your journey doesn't look perfect. Some of the most meaningful growth happens quietly, and sometimes the fact that you're still moving forward at all is proof that healing is already happening. All right, y'all, that's enough for today. You've been listening to Keep Driving, a Push Past Your Quit series for the people carrying more than they talk about. And whatever you do, don't quit on yourself. Just keep driving. Push past your quit.